So I was out with Britton doing getting stuff at the farm supply store, and when we got home, this was on my front porch. And you guys have to excuse me for nerding out a little bit, but this is something that I've been waiting for since November of last year. My husband ordered me my very first spinning wheel for Christmas, but it is now almost the middle of February and we're just now getting it. These have been on major back order for about a year. And a little backstory to that even is that when my grandmother died and my grandfather died, they had left me a little bit of money, but I was also going through a divorce at the time. And I had just had a baby too. It was a really hard year. And me and my grandmother had always said that whenever she was going to give me some money and I was going to buy a spinning wheel with it. And that was 19 years ago. No, that was 13 years ago. And so I was going to buy a spinning wheel with that money that they left me. It wasn't very much money. Spinning wheels are really expensive when you buy them buy them new. And I decided at the time, because I was going through a divorce and I just had a baby and everything, that probably wasn't the best time to spend, close to $1,000 on a spinning wheel, which is just something that I would do for fun. And after the last couple of years that everyone's had with COVID and not being able to see their family and their friends and being stuck indoors and everything, it's also been equally as hard on me and my family and my friends. And I was just like, I want the spinning wheel. And I'm lucky enough that I have a husband who really loves and cares about me. And he got this for me. So thank you very much, honey. I'm so appreciative of this. But this is something that's a long time coming for me. And then also having to wait for it for months after actually purchasing it is another special kind of hell. But in the meantime, I've been watching every single YouTube video possible about spinning. I signed up for classes on Sweet Georgia, which I paid for the whole year, a whole year subscription of classes on Sweet Georgia to learn how to spin and knit and weave. I also have been picking up books. This is one that I picked up that Andrea Mari had recommended, and it's called Yarnitecture by Jillian Moreno. This book is amazing, actually. I'm almost halfway through it, and I have been reading it like it's a novel, like every single word, every single description, and every picture. This is so much information about yarn and how it's constructed and all the different things that you can do to yarn to make it perform in different ways for you, or you could get different visuals out of it, or texture out of it, or shape, or color. And it's just been so interesting. So I, after months of studying, am going to open up this Ashford wheel for you. This is an Ashford Kiwi 2, I believe. I think that's what we got. Ashford Kiwi 2 is recommended as a beginner's spinning wheel for just about anyone. It has Scott tensioning on it, which is a type of drive that is also good for beginners as well. A lot of people that do end up spinning end up having multiple wheels, and they name their wheels, so we'll have to think of a good name for this wheel. If you have any suggestions, I'll take it, but we like weird names here. And this, we're just gonna take a peek in here and see what it's all about. So exciting. And it's in their box. I'm sure they have to probably protect it a lot. And we'll probably have to put it together too, which I will not bore you with putting it together, but I thought it would be fun to at least open it. Oh my goodness. a box in a box, and inside that box looks like we have instruction manuals, learn how to spin guide, and then let's see what else is in here. Sanding pad. I got the unfinished wheel, so that means it doesn't have any finish on it, because I thought I might paint it or something at some point, or maybe do a dark stain on it, and they don't come with a dark stain. Spinning guide, wheel magazine, that'd be good too. And then the key, oh, I got the Kiwi 3. So this is Kiwi 3 spinning wheel. All right. It comes with a little bit of Ashford fiber. This is New Zealand wool. Ashfords are made in New Zealand. And then we got a bunch of parts in here. I don't want to really get into the parts until I start putting it together, but everything's wrapped in paper. Everything's in unfinished wood. You can see here. And like I said, I was thinking about maybe doing a dark stain on it. But yeah, that's it. And I'm going to put it together while watching a movie with my son. And then I will show you the finished result. catch you guys up on some knitting spinning stuff before I start ripping into some of the spinning fiber, and then I don't remember what I got or where I got it from or whatever. So need to catch you up on a couple of things. And I really do not want to make this a spinning knitting vlog, but but this really is a big part of my life, and it is a big part of what we're going to be doing when we go to the ranch, because I am going to be, you know, doing my art, which is fiber art, and exploring that more and what that means and how that works. So please bear with me. So I think it was last week I got this Madeline Tosh hand-dyed yarn in onyx. And it's kind of like a tweedy kind of color. I really want to do Hohi's pattern. I'm going to pull it up on my Ravelry. Hohi's pattern. I have it queued, so if you go to my Ravelry, you can see it there. Queued. The marble mount. So she's using a cashmerino in that, fingering cashmerino. This is not cashmerino. This is superwash merino with 8% viscose and 2% nylon in a fingering weight. But I really just loved the kind of schlumpy, tweedy kind of characteristics. And even though this is, she's calling this onyx, this is very gray. And I do not have any gray sweaters. I have lots of, you know, factory knit black sweaters, but no gray sweaters. And for some reason, whatever reason, whenever I knit stuff in bright, vibrant colors, which is so strange because if you looked at my closet, like I'm the Johnny Cash of HR ladies, like everything's black. It looks like a funeral in there. I also forgot to update you guys on this the other day. I got this for Ivy Faye, and this is super sock yarn, merino nylon by Fangirl Hand Dyed Knits, and this is inspired by Aha and The Sun Always Shines on TV. I don't know what the colorway is called, but here it is. And there it is. Is that pretty? It's that really like corally pink with gray, which anytime I see like pink and gray together, it makes me think of my Ivy Faye. So she works at Starbucks and they have to wear hats all the time or have their hair up, and I'm going to knit her a hat out of that. That was a request by her. A couple of things I finished up. This was the yarn that I showed you, and I knit them up into a very plain sock. This is my vanilla cupcake sock, and I'm actually working on getting that published for you guys so that you have a free, easy sock pattern in order to do. But I think these socks, as soon as I knit them, I started wearing them because it was like 20 degrees out. And they came out really, really nice. And I really, really like that color. Like I said, not usually my style. Then we also have, I don't know where the other one went. We have these socks, and I just finished the other one like a couple of minutes ago. I don't know where it went. I'll have to find it because I still need to weave in the ends. This is that yarn from Blue Mule Fibers that I was going to do the diamondback sock pattern on, but I decided not to because the lace pattern was not showing up on this variegated yarn. So also too, wanted to show you progress of what I've made on the sea glass tee. It is right here, and that is, I don't know how far I've gotten. I should probably like leave a stitch marker in it so I can show you how much progress I've made, but I've at least done a couple of inches, and I've been able to add the sock yarn from the Blue Moon Fibers and from the enchanted sock that I did, the plain vanilla sock that was enchanted. Got that one in there as well. So I'll be able to add some more colors to the bag of sock yarn used for this. In addition to that, I also picked up some of this peaches and cream in black, and I started just knitting up some dish towels and washcloths. I love worsted weight cotton for that kind of thing, and I might just share that pattern with you guys as well, because it's just an easy pattern. I just make it up basically every time I do it. And then, as you know, I did get the spinning wheel, the Ashford spinning wheel. You can see it right there. Super excited about it. I've been just trying to go super slow with it, because within the first 5 minutes of me even just pedaling on it, I could feel myself like getting like irritated, and then my back was already hurting. So I don't think that the chair is appropriate right there. I do have another chair in my office, but my office gets really, really hot during the day. So, and then I don't want to be back there all night, because then I'm away from the dogs and the kids and my husband, and I want to spend time with them at night instead of in my office where I've been all day. So, so I don't know, we'll have to figure out something else about the sitting arrangements for that. And also too, I'm like super protective of it right now. Like, what I have it sitting out so that you guys can see just the tippy top of it right there, but normally I have it like hidden, because I'm terrified that the dogs are going to knock it over, or my husband's going to knock it over, or my son's going to come in here and knock it over, or somebody's going to hit it or kick it, or something terrible is going to happen to it. So I keep on like hiding it different places whenever I'm not using it, so that it doesn't get damaged. I wanted to show you the fibers that I got, because I don't think that I talked about that whenever I was doing the unboxing. So before I even got the spinning wheel, I had ordered a wool sampler from Busy Bee Fibers. They're on Etsy, and I got, this is Shetland. I got Blueface Luster BFL, and that's a two-color BFL. I got Rambouillet. Oh no, wait, is this Ramidale? And it's kind of like, I don't know if you can tell with the plastic and everything, but it's like gray and white mixed. And then this is Romney. It's really floofy. And this is, did I already say French Rambouillet? Shetland. Shetland's the last one. So because I'm a new spinner, I do not want to do my sampler yet. I don't want to just blow through this. I guess I could just buy it again, but I'd like to at least know how to do a basic twist before, I do that. Right now I'm just like making a whole lot of art yarn. So I went up to Pearly Girl's yarn store in Spring, which is super close to me. I'm very lucky. I have 3 different knitting shops that are within a 30-minute drive of me, because I noticed whenever I was in there the other day that they had fibers, and out of all 3 of the ones that I have, it's the only shop that I've noticed that has fiber. So I went up there, and I think I got a really good deal on this, but this is the Malabrigo. It's called Noob is the color, and I got it for like $15 for 4 ounces of it. For 100% pure merino wool from Malabrigo, I would think that that was really, oh no, this is color English Rose. Maybe Noob is what they call their robing. I don't know, but it's really pretty. Malabrigo, you can see it's 100% merino, and the colorway is English Rose. Okay. And so that's a beautiful color. Looks like cotton candy. Again, not black. And this is just a practice on. And then they had a couple of these too. This is Fabulous Fibers, hand-dyed Blueface Luster. And this is in colorway Daybreak. And this is also 4 ounces, I think, too. Yeah, 4 ounces. It's made in Vermont. They hand dye it. Well, I don't know if you can see all the colors whenever I hold it like that, but it's got like blue and pink, it also looks like cotton candy as well. And then there's some places where they're kind of bleeding together where they're like purpley. And I'm gonna start playing with those as soon as I get done shooting this video. Well, actually, maybe I'll show you guys whenever I shoot the video so you can see me messing with it. But I'm not that comfortable with it yet. I'm not that good at it yet. So I got that. And that. And oh, I also, my husband found the first thing that I knitted for him, which I do not have because I think I gave it back to him. But it was a fingerless mitten. And he had lost one of them a long time ago when he was still in school. And he found the other one that he kept for some reason. And he was like, can you make me one of these again? And I had remade other ones for him, but he liked that original one that I made him. So I made that out of Cascade 2020 in like a heather gray. And they didn't have the heather gray when I went to the store. So I got this black, which is my color. Black. Cascade 2020. Everyone knows it as a standard. And so I will be making those for him. I just have to find the pattern. I think that came out of one of the Stitch and Bitch books because, like I said, this is from like 13 years ago. So, so I'll have to look for that too. Other than that, I mean, just getting a new spinning wheel is super exciting, right? And learning how to do that. And I've been watching everything that I can on YouTube. I've been reading the Yarnitecture book by Jillian Moreno. Yeah, I got that right. And I've been going through the school, Sweet Georgia School, which I'm not really liking that much. I'd like to say that I'm really liking it, but like, I want to learn how to spin, and they literally spent like 15 minutes like talking about how to spin, and then everything else is like advanced stuff, but like, I don't know, it's still the first day, so maybe it is that easy and I'll just go over there and start spinning and it will just be working like that for me. So hopefully that works. And that's about it. But thank you so much for spending time with me today, and I hope you enjoy these yarn and fiber updates and they're not too terribly boring for you, because this is something that is really important to me and means a lot to me and makes me so incredibly happy. But I'm so happy to have you here with me, and I will see you next time.